Hey guys, welcome to Escape the Echo Chamber with Neil's Cat and Ben, and today we are at Calliope River, just north of Gladstone. What's so cool here? The tide last night was absolutely nuts. Once we get out and go for a bit of a walk, I'll show you what was going on. I've been doing some barramundi fishing last night, and I caught me some mullet. They were alive, and there's some little prawns in there too, eh? Catching prawns. I thought it was all fresh water here, but then the tide started roaring up last night, and just yeah, it's definitely salt water. So if you come like just down here from where we're camped, then you can see over here is this old bridge, and that's part of the old Bruce Highway, and it's like this single lane dingy bridge. I'm not gonna complain about the roadworks anymore, because otherwise, if it wasn't for roadworks, you'd still be dealing with that. The mud down on the bank's so sticky, it's pretty much like totaled all our shoes and thongs and things, and we had to get a bucket to wash your feet in even. Fun. Well, there's a bird. You can see the tide starting to swirl around where it comes up like over the rock bar that the bridge is built on, and now it's all like spilling into this bit here, and I guess this is when all the action's gonna happen, I hope. And yeah, there's my fishing stuff down there, and I guess if my chair falls over, I know I got something. Right, so this is like the old Bruce Highway, and well, the public boat ramps here as well. When we got here yesterday, all down this bit was all just rocks and stuff, all the way down under that big bridge over there on the actual Bruce Highway. And yeah, then the tide comes up, fills up that water hole, and then spills into this bit of the river, and it's really cool to watch. We were looking at this sign with some old people laughing yesterday, going, yeah right, like how marine stingers gonna get up the creek here? And like, well, the tide comes up, and then you're like,
we get it now.
Now I get it. And then you got to watch out for old mate Chompy as well, because apparently he's around. So, but we still haven't seen one yet. Wow, it's so cool. And every now and then you can see fish in the water. Mostly bait fish, and I seen a toadfish. So yeah, they're in there. Dwayno, the local fishing sparrow down here, mate. There's like a bit of a ring in the rocks there, and then this bit here looks like it's kind of paved. So like, I'm guessing these are like part of the old road before the bridge was here. This is where like the horse and carts would have crossed, and that might have been like their fish trap or something. Yeah, it's so nice here. And then like, if you look over there, there's my rods. So I haven't caught any fish yet anyway, I don't think. And that's the wombat. Ooh. I just heard Shazza up the back here say she caught a flathead here, so hey, that's pretty sweet. Mate, little Davo over here just caught a bream. So yeah, it's mad as heaps of fish, heaps of birds, and there's some locals and people actually camping here instead of just like exclusively old people that go to bed at 6 o'clock. So yeah, nice. It was a nice place to stay. We got to go and do some shopping today, but I think we'll end up back here.
Gas bottle?
Oh, and get gas. We run out of gas. And then probably come back here and set up on the bridge tonight when the tide starts coming back in again. Okay, so my rods are still there. They don't look like they moved. And you can see all that water swirling around up here now. The bridge is like just down this way a little bit. Never had to change a gas bottle before, but it lives in here, right? and then I'm guessing you just like make sure it's turned off first, and then unscrew this bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to undo it, but we will work it out when we get to the gas bottle place now. Just having like our customary wander around the campsite before we go find gas and stuff. Check out like how rich all the old people are.
We like to travel and make our judgments.
Like an episode of Top Gear where they go caravanning, and Richard Hammond, he asks one of the old people like, well, like, what do you do? Like, because they just come and set up in a field, and they're like, oh, we just drive around and fill up the loo. And well, like, that's pretty much it.
What you do?
You drive around and fill up the loo, then you empty the loo, you fill up your water,
You look for
and
water.
then you go fill up the loo again. This one's pretty cool, a little pop top. TAR 780, like that thing's so light. You could tow that behind like a Hyundai or anything, hey. And yeah, this is where you'll find the really cool people hanging out, not in like their big $1 million motorhomes.
Mind the Malibu.
So that was a bit of a dead end, but we found the track. Back down to the river. Jesse Bob, just no, keep that other way, turn that way, stop.
Look, it's
Really weird, but it's not often you'll see the old people from caravans talking to old people from motorhomes, and then none of them talk to like young people from anything.
we're shunned.
This people's set up, look at their view, and they like, I bet they think that my rod's kind of bent over a little bit, eh? Let's see what's going on. Let's check out the bend on that. Like, if you didn't know nothing about fishing, you'd probably be pretty impressed. But it's just that log over there. If you've got a fish, it'll be like moving like crazy, like going, like. It was just the stick, and like, look at me bait. Like nothing's even touched his eyes. He's like, nothing's even sniffed at it. Oh, Mr. Paramundi, just give me one fish. Alright, so here we are at BCF getting gas, and I got the thing out. The arrows on the thing were like to tighten it up, not to loosen it, so like that was screwing me over, and I think it's all like reverse threaded and crap, and like, annoying. On the plus side, check out my toolbox I found on the side of the highway yesterday. I still gotta like sort it out and see how many sockets I'm missing, but like 9/10 of it's there. Okay, so that's all done. Now we just need to go find some water, and then we're gonna go and find a camp. Alright, so we left Gladstone, and we've drove about 30 or 40 k's out of town to Boyndale campgrounds. It's on the back of Lake Awunga, and yeah, it's pretty nice here. There's like heaps of room and stuff, and you can have your own fire. So yeah, check this out. If you've ever been to like a free camp where you're allowed to have a fire, you'll know how hard it is to get this much wood. And there's like an old railway track down here, so we like walked down there with our old people trolley and collected heaps of wood, and I found railroad spikes. Look at this. It must be like the old Gladstone to Billawheeler or the old Gladstone to Monto line or something. So yeah, here we are in the morning. I'll take you over there where the mountains are and show you the lake and everything. Oh, free Wi-Fi here even. How mad's that? So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.